Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a classic Sudoku on our channel. So not one classic Sudoku, actually we'll be covering two classic Sudokus, and both of these Sudokus are constructed by Jonn. So I really thank the author for giving me an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. So before going to the Sudokus, I would highly recommend you to please subscribe to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis, and if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And we have even launched a Patreon page for Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. So if you could support us by subscribing to it, we'll really appreciate that. I'll add the link in the description below for the Patreon page link as well, right? And now coming on to these Sudokus. So today we'll be solving two classic Sudokus. Both are by Jonn. And see, if you see here, it's a very good design here. As you can see here, that's a really good design at the top, like a crown or something. And so let's see if we are able to solve this Sudoku. So classic Sudoku rules apply. You need to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition. And with that, we should start solving this Sudoku, right? Okay, so these are nothing but 1 and 3 pair, right? And okay, 6 and 5, so this comes to 5 here, 6 and this is a 6 here. Okay, all the 6s are done, I think so. 1 4 and 9 here, so this is 9, that is 1 and 4. Okay, so yeah, 1 4 and 7 5 and 8. So 8, this would have to be 5 7 5 8, oh not this one, 5 7. So 8 cannot be here. Okay, this cell would have to be an 8, that gives you this cell as an 8, right? And one of these cells would have to be 5. This cell is a 9 here, and any more 9s? This cell should be a 9 here. 1 3 and 5, so this is 1 not 1 3 and 5, 1 3 and 5. Let us remove that 5 pencil marks here. 1 3 2 and 4, so this is 2 4, 1 3 2 and 4. Okay, I'm just trying to solve as fast as, not very fast actually, but I'll see if I can get anything. 7 in one of these two cells, so this is a 7. 1 3 2 and 4 again, 3 1 2 and 4, 2 1 3 and 4. Okay, yeah, so 1 2 and 3 here, so this cannot be 1, this cannot be 2, this cannot be 3. 2 would have to be in one of these two cells, so that removes 2 from this cell. 1 4 1 3. Okay, 1 3 4 and 8. Okay, 7 would have to be in one of these two cells, that gives you a 7 here, and a 7 here, that gives you a 5 here, right? And this cell is a 7, this cell is a 4, this cell is 3 and 5, so can be anyway. That 7 should give you a 7 here, that eliminates 7 from this cell. And 4 8 and 5, so this cell is a 4, these two cells would have to be 5 and 8 in any order, and this cell is a 1 and 2. Okay, seems to be an easy one for now, but we are not sure. Classic Sudokus can be tough anytime. At any point of time we might get stuck, and that is what is the beauty of Classic Sudoku. 2 4 and 5, so 2 5, 2 4 and 5. 2 3 here, mm-hmm. 4 3 and 5, this cell would have to be a 4, that gives you a 3 5 here. 1 2 3 and 5 2, this would have to be 1 3 5, 1 2 3 and a 5, right? 2, that has to be 1 3 4, 1 3 5 and 8 5, 1 3 8 here, 3 8 1 and 5 here, 4 1 3 and 8. So we have done all the possible markings here, all the possible candidates. So let's see what are we missing here. I hope to see a Y wing. That is one of my favorite advanced logic that I really look for. Y wing is one of my favorite logics, and whenever I get stuck at such times, right, a very few digits left and very few candidates left, I usually look out for Y wing at the start. That is what that is actually my favorite logic. So let's see if we get a Y wing here. You have 3 5 1 3 and 1 5. I need 1 5 candidate somewhere, but I don't see anywhere that. Okay, you have 1 3 1 4, you need 4 3. No, I don't see anywhere a 4 3 candidate as well. 1 5 5 8 and 1 8, somewhere 1 8, 3 5 2 5 and 2 3. No, come on. So for now I don't see any Y wing here. 2 3 1 2 and 1 3. I don't see anything, any sort of Y wing hinged here. So let's see something else. The next favorite logic that I usually look for is a skyscraper technique. That is really a very powerful technique in classic Sudokus, and that actually helps you solve a Sudoku easily. Do I see X wing of 1 and 3? 1 or 3? I have a 3 here. No. That actually helps you mark candidates, right? Oh, you have a swordfish of 1 here. Oh God, I'm not very fond of swordfish techniques. Xing, up to Xing I'm really fond of it, but seeing a swordfish technique, it's really not my kind of logic, but I really am happy to see that. Let's see if I get any other logic here except the swordfish one. I'm not sure if the swordfish is the intended solve path, but maybe we can spare a few more minutes, not few more, a few couple of seconds to see if we get any other logic other than swordfish here to proceed into this Sudoku or complete this Sudoku. So yeah, I was looking for skyscraper, right? 1 3. You have any other one here? Guys, that actually eliminates 1 from this cell. Oh, that is nothing but that is what is a swordfish doing here. What is the work of this swordfish here? You know, removing 1 from these 2 cells. And what is this work for the skyscraper technique that we have got? No. 3. I'm sorry. No, this doesn't work here actually. This doesn't work here because no, that doesn't work here. Using the 3 here. Now you know that 3 would have to be in one of these 2 cells in that column. 3 is not here. 3 is in one of these 2 cells. Oh yeah, I got the swordfish technique, guys. I am not sorry, the skyscraper logic I mean to say. That's an excellent piece of logic here that we got. And if you see here, I have marked these cells into the yellow color. So one of the 3s would have to be in this these 2 cells in that column, and one of the 3s would have to be in these 2 cells in this column, right? So what happened if you have a 3 here or here? So if you see here, we have selected two columns with the possibilities of 3, and out of these one of the 3's is matching the same row and the other 3's in these two columns is in the other rows, two different rows. So you will have to look for these two cells and see the mutual cells that sees the 3. So if you have a 3 here, you will eliminate 3 from both of these cells, and both of these columns will have 3 in that row, right? So if at all I eliminate 3 from here and here simultaneously, in this column 3 would have to be here, in this column 3 would have to be here, and that you get a contradiction here, right? You get a contradiction, which means both of these cells will have at least one 3, right? At least one 3 would have to be in one of these two cells, which means you can eliminate cells that sees both of these cells simultaneously, which are these two cells. So I can remove 3 from these two cells, and that gives you a 1-4 pair here and a 1 here. That 1-4 pair gives you a 3 here. Sorry, I need to remove that. That gives you a 3 here and a 2 here, right? That one gives you a 1 here, 5, 8, 3, 8, 5, 3, 5. That gives you a 3 here, one and 3 are gone here, 2, 5 pair, so that gives you a 3 and a 5 here. That removes 3 from this cell, 4 from this cell. This 5 actually removes 5, so you get a 2 and a 5. That's an excellent piece of logic here, because I really love such Sudokus. You know, Sudokus that you don't have very complex logic, but actually helps you solve Sudoku with a particular technique you want to learn for, right? And I have learnt a particular technique here, that is wow, not 13 minutes actually. We have solved it faster. I have opened the web page, the link already before. So yeah, as I said here, we have I really love solving such Sudokus which has only one particular logic or one particular break-in, right? Because that Sudoku helps you learn that particular logic easily. So in this case, if you see here, one logic was swordfish, so there are many ways to solve a Sudoku, and this Sudoku had 2 or 3 ways, I am not sure, but one way was the swordfish one, which I am not very fond of. The second way was the skyscraper technique, that was actually very good. So thank Jonn for such a wonderful Sudoku, and let us go with the second Sudoku again by Jonn, right? So yeah, going on to the second Sudoku here, seems to be a symmetric one, diagonally symmetric, as you can see here. Excellent one this should be. Maybe this might be a tougher one. Let's see if we can solve this Sudoku. One would have to be in one of these two cells. Okay, nothing with the ones here. There is not even a single 2 here. Wow, if you see this Sudoku, there is no 2 here in this Sudoku. That's awesome. So let's continue with the 3 here. 3 would have to be in one of these two cells. That gives you 3 in one of these two cells. Okay, right? Nothing with the 3 is 4. This would have to be a 4 here. 4 would have to be in one of these two cells. Anything else with the 4? 4 is in one of these two cells. Nothing with the 4s. 1, 2 and 6 here. So 1 cannot be here. 2 and 6, right? 2, 3 and 6. 1 is in one of these two cells. 8 cannot be here, 8 would have to be in one of these two cells. That gives you an 8 here. Okay, 3 is subjected in to these two cells. 9, something with the 9s. Yeah, this cell would have to be a 9. Again, this cell would have to be a 9. That gives you a 3 here. That gives you 3 in one of these two cells, right? This cell would have to be 1 or a 2. Again 1 or a 2. Okay, both 3 and 6 cannot be here and here. So these two cells are hidden pair of 2, 3 and 6. So that is good. Okay, so that 3 and 6 would give you 2, 8 and 5. 2, 5 and 8. 8 is already here. 2 and 5. 2, 5 and 8. 2, 5 and 8. Okay. 3 6 1 and 2 1, this would have to be 2 3 and 6, not 6 here, 3 1 2 and 6. So you get a 2 3 6. Wow, quadruplet, triplet here. That was lucky actually. I was lucky to find that. That gives you a 1 here. 9 3 8 7 7. Okay, 7 cannot be here, 7 cannot be here. This cell would have to be a 7. That gives you a 7 here. Okay, 7 cannot be here. These cells would have to be a 7. 2 4 5 and 6. 4 and 5 is here, so these would have to be 2 and 6. You get a 4 5 hidden pair here. That 2 6 3 5 9 4 1 8 7 7. So this would have to be 1 8 7 8 1 7 and 8. 9 1 7 3 8 2 6 4 and 5. Can be anywhere, not sure. 2 5 6 and 7. 6 5 2 and 7. 7 2 5 6 2 6 and 7. Okay, two 4 6 and 5, 2 4 5 and 6, right? 6 4 2 and 5. 2 5 6. No, not helping us. There are a few hidden pairs here. We got a 4 5 hidden pair here. We got a 3 6 hidden pair here. Actually 1 2, but not helping much here, right? 8 cannot be in any of these cells. 9 6 cannot be here. Oh, that's size 6 cannot be here because of the 2 6 pair here. We get a 6 here. That eliminates 6 from this cell. Oh, you get a 2 5 pair. That is awesome. That is excellent. Awesome, guys. And then you have 4 and 6. Sometimes brain gets stuck at some point. You don't see what are the digits remaining. So yeah, because of that 6 here, we eliminated 6 from this cell. You got a 2 5 hidden pair here again. That's awesome, guys. Hidden pairs and triplets is the most basic thing in a classic Sudoku, but sometimes it can really be very difficult to find. I actually construct 20 classic Sudokus every month and 20 variants every month for my patron pack, for all the patrons of my Patreon page, Enthralling Sudoku. So I give 40 Sudokus every month to all my patrons, all purely handcrafted, right? So if you are really looking forward to such classic Sudokus and such variants, please do subscribe to the channel. I'll add the link in the description below, right? And now coming back to this Sudoku, we will have to complete this because we are getting stuck here at some point, unable to proceed further. 1 2 3 5 and 8. One, 2, 3, 5 and 8. 3 cannot be here. Okay, 3 and 6, 2, 5, 8. Come on, guys. 1 2 3 6 7. 2 and 3. 1 2 3 6 7, right? 6 1 2 3 and 7. Three is in one of these two cells. Two, 4, 5 and 6, 6, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4 and 5. 1 2 3 4 7 1 7 2 3 and 4 2 3 4 7 4 7 1 2 and 3 1 8 2 3 and 5. One would have to be in one of these two cells. No, no, come on guys, there has to be something that we are missing here, but it should be solvable, right? Maybe any wiving. Two 3 2 5. No, something with the 2 5s, because this is a 2 5 here. So if you get a 2 here, both of these would be 5. Is that anything with the 2s? Okay, 2s are so many at so many places, right? This is also 2. No, something with the 2 6 2 3 and 3 6s in the same box, but it same cannot be possible, right? Yo, I got something guys, that is awesome. Again the skyscraper logic, come on, that is really awesome. Was it coincident that I really got a skyscraper logic in both the Sudokus, or that was the intended solve path? Because finding it is really fun guys, really fun. Finding such logic is awesome, because see, if you see here, one in row 1 would have to be in one of these two cells, one in row 5 would have to be in one of these two cells, right? Which means now you have to select cells which are of different columns. First we had of the columns and then rows. Here we have rows and then columns. So these two cells are of different columns, which means you will have to look for cells which sees both of these cells simultaneously, which is these two cells. So these two cells cannot have one. So if you have one in these two cells, either of these cells, you cannot have one in both of these cells, and both of these rows will have one in these two cells. So you will have one in both of these cells. Not possible, right? So which means this cell cannot be a 1, this cell cannot be a 1, which means there is only one place for 1 in this row, that is this 2. This can be only 8, 7. This cannot be an 8. This cannot be a 2. 3, 5 and 6. So this would have to be a 1. Cannot be a 1. 2, 4 and 5. So this cell would have to be an 8. This cell would have to be a 1. 2, 5 and 8, right? Is there anything we have? No, not 2, 5 and 8. We already have a 2 here, so this would have to be 5, 2, 7. This cannot be a 7, 2, 5 and 6. Okay, 3 would have to be in one of these two cells. These two cells are 8 and 7, right? So this cell cannot be a 7, so this cell would have to be a 7. That gives you an 8 here. That removes 7 from this cell, you get a 2, 6, so that would have to be 3 and 7. That 8 removes 8 from this cell. This has to be 2 5, so this is an 8 here. This 2 removes 2 from this cell, so this is 5 3 2. That gives you 3 1 4 6 and 5. That gives you a 4 here, a 4 here, 2 6 and 5. That gives you 4 and a 5, 2 and a 6. Guys, that is awesome. This Sudoku is really amazing. 3 and 4, 4 and a 3 here. That gives you a 2 6, 2 and a 6 here. This 3 gives you a 6 and a 3 here, and that gives you a 5 here. And with that we complete this excellent Sudoku. What an excellent Sudoku this was. Really amazing. Both of these Sudokus are literally very excellent Sudokus for learning a particular logic, that is skyscraper logic. I am not sure if that was the intended solve path, but I would love to hear from you if you got any other way to proceed this Sudoku. Please let us know in the comment below. It was really amazing solving these Sudokus by Jonn. Thanks a lot, Jonn, for such a wonderful Sudokus. I hope to see more Sudokus from you on our channel, and if at all you have any request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. Thank you.